Welcome everybody to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 After the End. As always, I'm your host, J John Jeremy, and with me on this adventure is AuldDragon. How you doing, Old?
Hello, I'm pretty well.
So, Old, I've never had you featured on the channel before, so why don't you tell my viewers a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am mostly an old RPG and strategy game player. Big fan of Crusader Kings 2, been playing it for many years. I've got a number of campaigns on my channel as well.
Yeah, for those that want to go check out Old, he definitely has me beat as far as Crusader Kings 2 knowledge. I think, what are you currently at right now? About 1,800 hours in gameplay on CK2?
Thereabouts.
Yeah, no.
Just a tad.
No.
Just a little bit.
No.
Smidge.
No. So, I thought, well, if I'm going to invite AuldDragon to play Crusader Kings 2 and I don't want to get my ass kicked, we would play a mod that neither of us had played before, and that is After the End. So,
Well, you know, we can always be cooperative. I don't have to murder you.
I don't think it's a matter of have to. I think it'll just come naturally for you. I've seen some of your videos. I know what you like to do with your spy masters.
Look, just because I set my mother up as the Queen of Aquitaine and then murdered her so I inherited it, I feel like this has just painted me in a bad light ever since.
Totally. You know, that stain of tyranny, no, not a thing. Don't even know what you're talking about. So, we're playing in the After the End mod here, where basically civilization has collapsed, and the remaining peoples of North America have now kind of recreated it in their own image, using relics from the past. So I think the game starts us in 2666, so about 500 years after what's called the event, which is literally the destruction of civilization as a whole. And you can see on the game map here, there are a ton of just different areas for you to choose from, all the way from Canada down through to the beginnings of South America. So there are a lot of places to choose from. AuldDragon and I have decided that we're both going to be over here in the northeast of the map. Old, why don't you tell them where you're at?
I am playing in the County of Frederick, which is in the Theocratic Duchy of the Potomac. I am currently under President Franklin.
Yes. So we're both playing as Americanists, which is one of the religions of this game, and we'll get into that in just a second once we start it. But I will be playing as a Lord Proprietor of New York in Manhattan. So we've both got our work cut out for us, as we're both kind of entrapped. Old entrapped by peoples from the Appalachian and the Southrons, and then I'm kind of entrapped by the Hudsonians and the Yankees. We'll see how all that goes. And we both have done some crazy things to our characters, so we'll see how all that goes as well.
Of course, going for the min-maxing on the character creator. Now, it does say that I'm a countess right now. I'm hoping that will correct itself once I get into the game. If not, well, it is 2666. We don't judge on the titles used.
All right, we shall see. Let's go ahead and hit play and start our game. So, Old, do you want to let the peoples know what you're interested in doing with the Potomac?
Well, I am, of course, going to overthrow the religious authorities here. We believe in... Lenny is no longer man in black for Count Ald. Okay, that did change, and it changed my hairpiece. Thanks, game. But yes, I'm going to overthrow the religious authorities here. President Franklin is not going to be the ruler. That is not going to happen. We're not going to allow that. We believe in freedom of religion, which means overthrowing the religious authorities.
In my case, I'm over here in Manhattan. I've got a whole bunch of issues I have to take care of as far as my own merchant republics are concerned. Now, with my case, my goal right now is just to try and defend ourselves from Detroit and Hudsonia and Connecticut, because if we take a look now at the opinions list, you can see that Detroit, not necessarily a fan of us, neither is Connecticut, so kind of a thing we want to take care of, or at least defend or get some defenses going here. But you know me, all about the money, all about getting as much gold as possible and seeing what I can do with it. So we'll see how that goes. I want to compare Old's stats and my stats to see where we decided to trade off. So Old went for a martial leader, and he took genius as well. Interesting.
And strong.
Did you take strong too? You did.
I think so. Yeah.
Look at that. And he started out at 16. What did you started out at 16 with genius and strong? You cheated.
I'm possessed and a lunatic.
Possessed
That's how I did it.
and a lunatic and wounded and depressed and stressed. What's your health like?
3.5.
Oh my god.
I'm also a brilliant strategist.
Also brilliant strategist, yeah. In the meantime, my character here, a lot more balanced as far as stats go. Not necessarily nearly as great traits as Old's there. I'm hoping to marry somebody who has those good traits for me, and then just kind of pass that along down the line. But my big thing was trying to maintain stability in New York as long as possible. So hopefully we'll be able to raise up our education using the rulership focus. But first and foremost, I want to try and change my focus right now to carousing, because I want to get rid of stressed and depressed as fast as possible. And then for my ambition, I only have 4, which is become a paragon of virtue. Never going to happen. Become exalted amongst men. Might happen. Become king of Gotham. Well, I don't want to pick that right now. And build a war chest. So we'll just go ahead and select build a war. No, because I'm surprised it doesn't have an ambition to like get married or fall in love or have children. Maybe the mod doesn't allow for that right now.
I have absolutely horrible counselors.
Oh yeah, I haven't even
Just abysmal.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. I got. Ooh,
I don't even have enough to fill out the positions.
Oh man. You're good. I like that. And let's see. 12 versus 11. I want to make sure he's happy at least right now, so we'll leave that alone. I need definitely a better steward though. Yeah, you're my steward.
The person that it started as my Secretary of State had a 3 diplomacy. This is my Chancellor.
Mm-hmm.
My Secretary of the Treasury, and everything else was blank. Now, that guy did have a 12 stewardship, so I managed to bump him over to Secretary of Treasury, and I was able to put someone in with a 9 as Secretary of State. But I've got a 5 in Secretary of Defense and 2 in Man in Black. Jesus.
Yeah, and your people, they're not necessarily fans of you right now.
No, not really. It's fine.
I don't have too bad of a council, actually. Mine's pretty decent.
I do start fabricating a claim on Baltimore.
Baltimore?
Yes.
I see, yeah.
Try to get Baltimore.
I'm actually gonna try and fabricate claims within my own territories and just kind of take them over by force.
Yeah.
So let's see here. I'm gonna try and get a claim on that guy over in Brooklyn. I like how the Brooklyn ruler is actually my marshal, so kind of a thing. We'll see how that goes, though. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Old. Do republics even as... Am I a duke? I guess I'm a duke.
Yeah, you started as a duke.
I did.
On account.
Okay, so I get tech bonuses, so I might consider getting focusing on tech right now. That's fine.
Tech is kind of interesting. Castle infrastructure is level 2. Town infrastructure is level 2 throughout our area. So I'm looking for where a really good place to go is there really isn't anything if we want better keeps, church infrastructure, town infrastructure, castle infrastructure. I don't think there's any place. You've got one of the counties with the best trade practices, and it looks like everything else has about, all the other good places for trade practices are about the same. So 3 is the highest, and that's what you have.
I have no idea what you just said.
I'm looking at the technology tab. I'm looking for where I want to send my spy master to steal
okay.
technology.
You got it. I was like, is he talking about his spy master? Or is he talking about the actual like counselors to research? I was like, oh god, did I already screw up? And I probably already did, but nothing I can do about that. Do I want to? I probably do want to have my steward oversee construction right now, because I want to use that gold to get our first trade post going, and quickly too.
I might actually go study technology up in your county, since you have... Oh, yeah. Holy bastard. You've got far better technology than I do.
If I capture your spy master, I'm going to execute him so hard.
Yeah, well, it seems likely. He only has a 2. With an intrigue skill of 2, Lenny is considered an incompetent schemer.
Oh, man. All right, I'm going to go ahead and oversee construction there. My spy master is 16. Let's see, what do I want to steal? What am I down for stealing? I want to steal, like, more military things.
There, you've got better military than almost anyone.
Really? Am I awesome?
Yeah, you're at you're at 2 in all the military techs. I'm only at 1 in all the military techs.
Oh yeah, I can't even send my spy master anywhere.
You might be able to go down to the capital of the Confederacy.
Nope, can't even go there. That's fine.
Because they do have better cavalry.
No, it doesn't.
Slightly.
Doesn't show it as an option.
I guess it might be too far.
Oh, that could be a thing too. Okay, then what I will do is... Do I want to build a spy network here? Do I want to go scheming? Probably want to scheme right now.
If you want to, if you want to take over some of your other counties, that might be the better thing.
Yeah, scheme.
Let's look for someone worth marrying.
Oh, proselytize. Ooh, that's pretty good. Not bad at all. 32% chance of converting a subject, 19% chance of converting an actual county, which is damn better than what things in the past have been for me. Let's see, and those territories are... Yeah, they're Anabaptist for me. Brooklyn's Old World Cultist. So let's fix up the Palisades right now.
Alright, I have gotten married. I can get 10 gold or 13 prestige. That 13 prestige is not going to pay for much.
I have to find a wife too. Oh no, wife! Let's see.
I just went with someone who was in my court who is lustful, so...
Yeah, it's definitely an option, for sure. I usually I do a quick search and see if there's anybody who's got like nice traits. It was like, anybody at all? Quick, maybe. Oh.
Yeah, there wasn't anyone available for me to marry. I mean, I might have been able to invite, but...
Lame. Attractive? They're all 31. Get out of here with your 31s. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah.
There are no geniuses available.
None. Yeah, not at all. And there's not really very good women right now either, from what I can see.
How much money do you have sitting around?
82.
I mean, you could just... it probably hasn't calculated your income yet. You could, if they still have it, invite.
Yeah.
Present debutante. Yeah, for 1 gold, I could present some debutantes. Probably should have done that before I actually married. You might get lucky and get like a lustful or a quick or a genius or something like that.
Let's see. Lauren. Lauren, you are useless. Katharina, let's see you. I don't want to do this forever, but Katharina. Ooh, Katharina's Midas touched and a mystic. Interesting. Midas touched and mystic. I'm gonna go.
Getting a bunch of nobles too.
Another Katharina. Nah. I'll do 2 more. 1. I didn't even see who that was. Damn it! Didn't remember the name. I clicked on it too soon. Let's see. Lauren. Rosalie. Probably Rebecca von Brooklyn. Midas touch. Alright, 1 more. Come on, get lucky. Berenice! Come on, Berenice. Let's see here. What do we got? Nope. Terrible. Actually, terrible. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the mystic, my mystic wife, which is this one right here. Nice. Okay, marry her to me.
Ooh, I got a 22 stewardship guy.
Nice.
Screw you, Mayor. You
right.
suck.
Alright, so that's done. Excellent. We're married. 10 gold or 25 prestige. Grab the prestige. Let's see. Is there anybody else I can do? No, I can do with a better general or 2. That's about it.
Good. Finally have an attorney general now.
Lose 5 patriotism. Oh God.
Patriotism.
That's what piety is called now.
Oh. I need to move the Skype thing.
Paulus.
Oh yeah, patriotism.
Paulus.
Oh, that makes sense.
Paulus Van Hoboken. Nope. Caleb. Nope. Damn. 3 more. Silvus. I'm trying to look for a general, but not very good right now.
All I got was 11, which is reasonable. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that. Better than the 5 I had before. 22 is pretty sweet, though. Don't know that there's any point in proselytizing right now. Yeah.
Oh!
Just gonna research cultural tech.
I got somebody who's an architect.
Nice. I don't think I got any real good traits. There was a quick in here. It was just a guy. Oh, actually, it's the guy who, he's now my Secretary of Treasury.
Well, there you
Makes
go.
sense. It's also Midas touched. I think he deserves a wife.
Thumb. Okay. Last guy. Thumb. Let's see. Thumb Van Noork. Damn it. They're all terrible. You're all.
I have a guy in my court with no face.
It's pretty funny, actually. Bruce, Judge of Bronx.
Risson Hagerstown. He has no face. He's also lustful. Not sure how that works.
Let's see, arrange marriage between... Can Bruce get married? Apparently, yes. We're gonna marry you to... Rebecca. Low-born males must marry noblewomen matrilineally. Well, there you go. And he says no. How does he have a choice in the matter? He's my courtier.
Are you sure he's your courtier and not a courtier of a vassal?
He's a judge of Bronx. He's my courtier. He's in my territory. Yeah, the bastard. Not accepting my demands to marry him. What the hell? Some nonsense right there. All right, how about you and you? Okay, good. And we've got Salos. Salos, we're gonna marry Rosalie. You're all gonna be married and have kids. Have all the kids.
I wonder if the game just is designed to generate any faces kind of thing, because kind of makes sense in future USA kind of thing.
Generate any faces?
Yeah, like any ethnicity portrait. I mean, they're all Beltway portrait. Beltway culture, but ethnicity, I think they're... it's generating, like, pretty much anything available, which is probably one reason why I got the blank face.
Okay. Well, hopefully I get some gold. And get some gold fast.
Baltimore has substantially more troops than I do. I don't like that. I think everyone has more troops than I do. At least until my levy fills up. I have 1,100 troops in Frederick.
Oh, well, there you go.
Total, once it becomes available.
That's part of your military skill, right?
Yeah, that's entirely because of my military skill.
Yeah.
All right, trade zones. Let's see.
You're not part of the interstate. Oh, that's a
Frederick
downside.
is not, but Baltimore and Washington are, and I definitely want to get those.
Yeah.
It is my eventual goal. That's kind of neat, looking at the trade routes and seeing the interstate here. Because you've got them both.
Yeah.
I will expect you to build trade posts in Baltimore and Washington at some point, and not your vassals, so that I get the cash and so that you get the cash.
It certainly would be beneficial.
Yeah.
As soon as... Let's see. Well, it'll cost me a lot of gold to get
Yeah.
anywhere near there right now. Let's see. Yeah. Almost 400 gold for Baltimore. And for Washington. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, just build up your cash.
Yeah.
Why is this county Americanist? Is this guy Americanist? No, he's evangelical. Lejeune. Jacksonville. Whatever. Alright, well, I think I am just about ready to unpause whenever you are.
I think I am good to go. Let me just double check here. Apparently, I can go on an Americanist pilgrimage once I have patriotism of at least 100.
Yeah. Don't know when that'll be for me. I'm gaining 0.09 patriotism. How does lustful reduce patriotism? I am creating future Americans, damn it. Cynical, I can understand.
Right. All right. I am. It looks like I'm good to go.
Okay.
And as we start about 25 minutes into this episode, we actually unpause the game.
There is also borrow money from bankers if you need cash.
I'm a banker in my own right.
Are you?
No. I mean, I can be, I guess.
Well, there's a separate thing. Become a banker.
Yeah.
You need monthly income greater than 10 gold, and you need personal wealth of at least 750. And then basically people will just come to you and take out a small loan, and then pay it back immediately with some interest.
Well, I did it. I'm building a trade post right now in Manhattan.
Oh, good, yeah. Yeah, there are no trade posts actually built anywhere, are there?
No.
Okay.
No, so I gotta try and build, see, is Manhattan connected waterway to Long Island Sound? Is that what that looks like? It looks like, I think that's what it looks like.
Yes. Yeah, you were in Long Island Sound.
Yeah, so I need to get Palisades, Brooklyn, Monmouth, and Long Island. Quinnipiac and Norwich are also potentials, but I'm trying to get there before my fellow patricians try and get theirs as well.
Yeah. As long as you just have more than they do.
Yeah. Yeah. So I need let's see, 1, 2, let's see, I got 1, so 2, 3, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more.
And if you're planning on taking Brooklyn and Palisades as your own counties, yeah, definitely get those trade posts.
If I can, I'm sure as hell gonna try.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good to go when you are.
Yep. Just go ahead and bump up the speed.
All right. What do you like to play on?
Oh well, I always play on the fastest, but we need to play on a slower speed. Let's just start at 2 to start out with.
Okay.
See what happens. I mean, we can't pause as much as we will in a normal game.
Hey everybody, J Square John Jeremy here. Just want to thank you all for watching this video. If you want to see me try and fail at another video game, go ahead and click the left-hand thumbnail. If you want to keep track of this channel, click the right-hand thumbnail and subscribe. And as always, I look forward to your feedback, so please post in the comments section below or reach out to me on social media. Until next time, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.